I honest to God did not think I was going to be back here, but here we are again. Might as well keep them and give them a checkup, see how they're doing. Seen them in ages, though. This is going to be weird. I've left anything in my old room. Still as empty as I left it. Everything still seems the same. Wait. Where are they? Seems like they're not too keen on seeing me, but it's Chris. Worth speaking to him at least. Maybe we'll just leave him be. Wonder's down here. Oh boy.
I've been in Canada with Chris, remember?
That's a long story.
People.
Hey, Danny.
There's Danny.
Wow.
Wait,
Long time no see.
Yeah, it has been, hasn't it?
You're... Okay, how much did I miss? Why is there a bird in here? How did it
Well,
get
that's
in
Eldrian.
Children.
Man, I
It's
need to
Eldrian.
get it. I need to just hang out with you guys more because I
Hello,
don't
Eldrin.
understand.
Why is the fuck is there a raven in here?
That's what you're questioning and not questioning
Right?
Soul?
There is
Hey.
so much more.
Okay. Actually, yeah.
Oh,
Why
hi.
are? Why?
Also,
I know.
there's a prisoner out the cage. Who let her out? Who let them
When
out?
did we
I
have a
did.
prisoner?
Hi, that's me. Hi,
When did we have a prisoner?
I'm gonna come over.
Since somebody was an idiot and led them back to the base.
Yep.
Okay.
Clear
And
enough.
why is
I'll protect you.
Soul here?
Because
That's
I'm cool
another
like
good
that.
question.
Yeah, why am I here?
Why are you here, Soul?
Why?
Oh yeah, Victor. Because you locked
Yeah.
up my friend. Well, not
Well,
you.
it's-
You.
Well,
Well,
What was the-
technically, they also did.
what was the
In all
reasoning for locking them up, if I may ask?
They followed Lily back to the base, so we had to
Yep.
keep them.
You
The
know,
scary
actually,
one.
that's actually a fair reason.
Well,
Actually,
it's fine. They're chill. They barely even know
Are
where they
they?
are.
They seem
Are
I
they?
harmless.
don't. I
Guys?
still don't know where I am.
And that's going to stay the same.
I'm
Or
scared.
we'll lock you back up.
Okay.
Oh, they shouldn't be out in the first
I
place.
thought you were
Why are
better
they
than
out?
this.
I don't know.
Because Soul is here now.
I
And
can
that's
see
a
that.
reasoning because-
Why?
We should have both of them locked up.
Okay.
What?
We really
Leave
shouldn't.
leave Soul out the equation. Soul's harmless.
Exactly.
Even then, it's
you have no
still
room
there
to
are
do.
still liabilities. Any part of this group could be a liability if not handled properly. Argus insurgency or not.
Yeah, maybe we
For
should
once
just.
said something smart.
Maybe we should
just-
probably discuss the let loose of prisoners together rather than just going over everyone's heads and letting them out.
We need.
This is
we
the
need
thing
to
you're
get
annoyed about right now.
It's.
We
it's
need-
I don't want to
Yes.
go back.
Don't
It's
put
a
me
yeah,
back.
tell us
it-
I won't let them
yeah.
put you back.
Tell us before you do it.
Yeah,
You
because
incompetent piece of shit!
Oh, I'm sorry, you were in fucking Canada for God knows how long.
Oh,
Davern was
boy.
with you.
Good
Ono is nowhere to
lord.
be found. You've been nowhere to be found.
more.
We were trying to find areas for another base because this one can be compromised easily.
Oh,
all.
Speaking
Let's
of
just
the
calm
Canada,
our
thing, I'll
asses
talk
down,
to you
shall
two
we?
later.
Finally, thank you, Davern.
Listen, all we need to do now is somehow escort those two, blindfold them out of this place so they can live their lives and not be a part of this.
Over fucking ruled.
Agreed. What?
You
Overruled?
guys know this, but I've been a part of this for a long time.
Sol was the first person I approached.
Even then, they're not known, and I think we would like to keep it that way. Even then, I don't want to put them in danger because guess what? We already fucked up.
You know Justin is
Tremendously.
already suspicious of her, right?
That's so much better. That info is nice.
We done?
It's okay. It's okay.
Scaring them.
That's the least of my
It's okay.
concerns.
Okay.
Their safety is our concern. We're sorry that we're scaring them, but at the same time, it's a scary situation if they're caught.
Which is why
You
they
know
won't
what?
be.
You can't guarantee that. You know what the queen does.
Respectfully, if I haven't been caught yet, I don't think I will be.
That's optimistic speaking.
I mean, you haven't been moving. You haven't been over here, have you?
Not yet, but I've interacted with Sky several times without them knowing.
That's very different
We've
from
only
being
been
in the
caught
base.
once, and that was
That-
because
That's different. They're traveling back and forth from these locations, especially because if Justin has his eye on you and is suspicious of you, what are they going to think that suddenly you were all this way?
well, Justin doesn't need to know I'm here.
Speaking
There's
of,
so many guards posted out at Aura Lane.
Yeah.
You literally can't go anywhere without them seeing you.
I go missing all the time, and also I didn't even leave or.
speaking of Oralade, actually, who's at Oralade? Because
Like all
You're
the
here.
nerds.
you're here, I'm here.
Tokyo's there.
Don't
Tokyo, Jason,
think
Kaya.
I met Jason, I met Kaya. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, sorry. It's just I'm guessing Tokyo was that little bodyguard that you had during the
Something like that.
yeah, because you were running away from me, but I don't want to get into
Yeah, I wonder why.
that. Anyways,
All right. What are we going to do about this? Oh,
Play
here's
out.
one.
Just have a little trust for once in your fucking lives.
I'm
King.
sorry.
That's
The
kind of
last ti-
hard.
The last time I trusted you, we burned down a building and hurt so many people, including my own aunt. And I don't want to do that again. I'm gonna
And
make
this
sure
time, no
people
one's gonna
are
get hurt.
okay. You can't guarantee that, Sky. Listen, I've already followed you to hell and back so far. But when people's lives are in stake, I'm gonna have my doubts now. And I know you don't want to hurt Soul, or... I'm sorry, what is her name again?
Victor?
Victor.
Hi, I'm Harry.
Oh, it's the child.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
the child. Long story short, they have different personalities.
Okay,
Uh,
good to know.
That was the child one. That one is not a concern.
Okay,
they are
well-
like 7.
Alright, that's nice to know, so we'll tone it down a little bit.
try to anyway.
Okay, wait. 2, 3, 4.
What?
We're missing one.
Which one are we missing?
Everett.
Oh,
I
I mean,
haven't
I'm
seen.
missing Lily.
I haven't seen them. No, we're missing 2. Yeah, Lily as well.
Well, Lily's probably out. We haven't seen Everett since
Since
I-
they got here.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they've been gone for a while. Like, I've never seen them here.
Did y'all, like, not notice the barricaded room?
Yeah. You just now bring this up?
I didn't
don't
give a
believe-
shit about the barricaded room, because I don't care about everything.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I forgot whoever it was.
That
I just
Okay.
kind of figured they were
Team, huh?
busy.
I kind of always forget who that one is. I just called him Orange Hair.
Didn't you like
I just
burn down an entire hotel for them?
we did.
Yes.
How did you forget
So,
him? Them.
I never heard
Her.
them.
I just
It's
assumed they were busy.
Thank you. Thank
They-
you.
she always needed a lot of time. You know what she's gone through was
Yeah.
You know, open this up.
Yeah, break down that barricade.
Go ahead.
breaking. We don't just commit to arson now. Breaking entry.
Oh, pretty in here.
It's our own
It's not breaking
property.
entry into our property.
Oh,
Hey.
what's
y'all.
that?
Why is there a note?
Dear
Just-
Argus, it pains me to put this upon you all. By the time you find this letter and begin reading it, I will have already left the base, and I am long gone by now. I didn't want to have to make this decision. Truly, I didn't want to, but you gave me no other choice, as I am no longer feeling what I felt about you guys when I first was brought into the base. You gave me sanctuary, and you gave me what I needed to protect myself. If I were to ever set foot again in the real world, I would thank you all for that. However, you people are no longer the people I saw back then. I fear the New World Order because of what they can do and who they're with, but I also began to fear the insurgency would slowly turn into the exact same thing. And sure enough, you did. I know about the Dogeland fire, and I am not going to be, nor will I ever be, with people who commit such acts. You people have a good cause, but your morals are no better than the ones who outnumber and outweigh us. Argus could have been something, but I guess I was too ignorant to believe that it was some. There was. I'm sorry. I'm just something indeed. I was hoping to find what you're looking for, Argus, but until then, please do not look for me. I wish to be alone. Everett. Fair enough.
Yeah, that's
Good.
completely fair.
Good for them for actually taking their security in their hands.
Hopefully they
But
won't
now
become a
we run
liability.
the risk of them being a liability.
They won't. What are they gonna do? Go back to the New World Order and report us? I don't think they want to get anywhere near the Queen.
No.
Can we have a place to... Actually, I left. No, whatever.
I do get the
Fair.
note though. They brought up
Yeah,
some pretty good points.
Yeah, because some people shouldn't have set a fucking fire.
What do you want us to do? Do you want us to, like, just get shot by a skeleton at this point? I'm willing to.
Okay,
I
clearly not.
regret every single bit of what we've done. And every time I think maybe we're starting to get better, but no. We've had a plan, and we talked about it for a while. But nope. I get what we did was wrong. God damn it. You're just beating a dead horse at this point. We know what we did. No need to shove it in.
It is a dead
I
horse
can't
at this
even
point.
English properly. Fuck!
It is a dead horse. It happened a while ago. They've already apologized for it and are trying to make it better, so let's leave Davern alone.
Sorry.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay.
You have anything
Did
to
you
say,
get
Sky?
hard?
You leave them alone too. They called the orders, so they're just as sorry as I am.
Well, there's one thing I can say. I do commend you guys for actually taking accountability for it. What you guys did is fucked up, and I'm glad you guys can understand that. Thank you for taking accountability. There's one good thing that came out of it. It's that.
I'm gonna go head to the tavern and get a drink. Any of you guys want to join me?
I won't get a drink, but I'll come with you.
Are we bringing the freaking Soul and Victor?
I should
My name's
have.
Harry.
I should
Heron,
have the
right?
stuff to make apple juice.
At this point,
Apple juice.
I would like alcohol. That would be great.
Yeah, I
No.
think
I
should
allow
have-
it.
I can legally drink.
No.
As co-owner of New Seer Seal, I allow Soul to drink.
I can legally drink anyways.
Yeah,
they're
Soul,
legally able-
Soul is of
I
age.
don't care.
If they're legally allowed to drink, I can't deny them their drink.
I
Exactly.
don't care.
Take it
What
with
do
a
you
lawyer.
care about?
Not that.
Damn fucking thing,
Go
apparently.
drink.
Eldrin,
Yeah. Is that bird gonna freeze to death out here?
I found him here. I don't think he's gonna freeze.
Plus, it's not like they're
Unfortunately.
going to be alone in the cold.
So he's your bird.
No shit.
He's cool.
Do you think a bird is just able to just penetrate through the walls, the doors, maybe
Oh,
the dome
no.
if they're really hit into it? But even then,
You
fair
know,
enough.
taught him how to open a door, right?
That's impressive.
Let's just, yeah.
It's a raven. Like they literally could do this shit on their own.
No, it's a raven. Oh, I thought it was a macaw.
Fuck macaws.
Yeah, we need to get a faster way over here at some point. Maybe after this whole shit is done, we can actually have something to get over to the base quicker.
Wait, guys,
Sit down and shut up.
What's going on?
get over here. Get over here now.
I'm severely confused. What's going on?
Get your sword out.
Sword out, sword out, sword out.
Hear
Armor on.
something?
Sword out, armor on. Go.
Who's in my town?
An eye out.
There.
Spotted. The whole army, or is it just one?
Well, that explains why the snow started.
Is it just the one?
Who is that?
I
Just
don't
the
see
ones
any
so they're
more.
vulnerable. Try to sneak up on them.
Where are they located?
They're near the. I think they're in the. I think they're near the. They're like right beside the storage house.
Northeast of the tavern.
There, get back.
I have eyes on them. It's just one.
I don't see
Exactly.
Do
Try
I-
and s-
do I
try and
shoot?
s- Try and sneak up on them. Don't shoot yet.
Hold fire.
Alright.
Just try and sneak up behind them. Okay.
I'm to his side now.
Hurry, get back here.
Attack now.
You stay.
Somebody do something.
Do it.
You!
Hey,
Freeze!
stop!
Freeze or be shot.
I'll get behind. Thanks for holding my spot. You better have a good explanation for being here. And if you're here to try and find us, then... well, we'll see what happens.
Well, y'all had a note in my handwriting.
Still nice.
That's not
to know
something
that.
to be proud of.
How about we don't mention anything until they explain everything?
Go ahead and explain. It's not like you have a knife to your back, so you kind of have to.
We have to.
Help you.
You're on the run?
Run from what?
Fat chance.
Aren't you
You're-
one of
how
her
you're
guards? You're one of her guards.
And
How
you're
would
on
you
the
need us-
run. Hold on.
Hold on. Hear him out.
Hear him out.
Fat chance.
You're on the run.
Hold on. 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 Hold on.
Go ahead and explain why you're on the run.
Oh, you know what? That
Believe
totally
that.
fits, guys. Let's just believe the man who's been helping chase us around. That's fine.
Tell us why you're on the run, and we might believe you a little bit.
Some explanation.
Are you even armed?
Are they? I'm
Check them.
gonna pat you down real quick. No, I don't feel any weapons.
Okay.
Well, how
So
do we
to
know
be
he's not a
honest,
spy?
So to be honorable, put your weapons away, just so they
Yeah.
can speak without being too threatened.
The storm just dropped.
Okay.
If you don't mind me asking, why are you running from the queen? Just like your reason. Well, we got nothing but
Right.
time here.
Yeah.
Although, if it's a long story, maybe we should go inside for it. Possibly. If it's long. Okay. Why?
Why do you not want to be found by Yuki?
Mm-hmm.
Say it!
She what?
She what?
Oh my god.
What did you do? Why would she have killed you?
Failed her
Told
how?
her how.
What
So you
happened
were
to
the
her?
guard. Kitty escaped.
She
So she killed you because you couldn't keep an eye on her?
fair enough.
That
Anything
is
that ticks
something
her
I
off.
would believe Yuki would do.
It is something that Yuki would do.
I mean, she.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, I'm inclined to believe this whole thing.
No, yeah, no, I believe it.
I'm just a little concerned for Kitty now.
Kitty will be fine. Most likely. What do we want? What do you want to take us and take you into
You
the
think
tavern?
we don't know that?
Oh, want to rent a room?
Are you
Okay.
20 gold
advertising
coins.
right
I'll
now?
come search the
Guys,
area.
No, I'm being sarcastic.
You know, I would love to be jokey about this, but I don't think it's the time.
No, it's absolutely not.
Yeah, that's why I was asking if he was actually advertising.
No, I'm just trying to lighten the mood.
Not the time, though I do love the lightning.
Listen.
I mean,
We
I hope you guys
should.
realize too. There's two people over there, a little new to all this. It's kind of be nice, if we didn't just throw all the heavy stuff on them.
True, we don't want to repeat what we did
Even
with the
then,
person we
what
saw
would
Let's
you-
go inside.
Yeah.
What would you suggest?
That
I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I think we bring him back.
If that could
As a
show
prisoner.
piece of trust at least.
I mean, he's a person in need. I wouldn't want them to get caught and killed again.
That's
We all
fair.
know how it affects people to die like that, especially by the queen.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's
He's
take
brutal.
him back.
We can just hold him. We can hold him in the cells. Get him
Yeah.
food, warm,
Yeah.
whatever
Cover
he
his
needs.
eyes. Cover his eyes just in case.
Yeah, you cover his eyes, Dav. I'll
Right.
just stay behind and make sure he doesn't try to
Alright.
run.
Here, wait. I should have. Wait a minute.
I genuinely don't believe that he's gonna run.
I
No.
doubt
Just
it.
making sure.
Better safe than sorry.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
actually
I
gotta
should
agree with
have-
Sky on this one.
I
course
should
you would.
have. Dang it! I don't have it, so I'm gonna have to
Let's go.
stay close. All right.
Am I-
The helmet
You go.
probably covers some vision anyways.
Yeah. So I just gotta stay by him. All right. Let's go.
Forward. Come on.
All right.
This way.
Just follow me.
How much does that helmet cover, by the way, like in vision wise? Ah, I see.
Oh, so
I guess that's why. I guess that's why most of the other royal guards don't wear it.
That is highly impractical.
especially the higher ups.
Yeah, I've never seen Swanson wear the helmet. True. I imagine there's some practicality to it.
I mean, yeah. Knowing my father, he wouldn't have just blinded all his troops,
Yeah, true.
and Yuki wouldn't allow that either. She is the smart one in the group.
True. But then again, I can understand why the other ones don't wear the helmets often.
I mean, still, yeah, it's an advantage and a disadvantage with the helmet off.
Who just... Whatever.
It was a skeleton. Don't worry
Oh.
about it.
I was like, who's aiming their bow right now?
Come on, but we're almost there.
I'm almost willing to just... I'm almost willing to just let you unblind them and just have someone move forward ahead of them.
I mean, to be honest, we're gonna keep them locked up for a while, so does it really matter?
Yeah, just
Fine.
unblind him, someone move in
Here,
front of
here
him
you
so to know where he goes.
There you go.
This
You know,
is too slow.
Okay, here you go. Better?
While I
You see properly?
appreciate the less of liability, it's too slow for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm impatient.
Yeah, let's go.
I know you are.
You know, the more this person complies, the more I'm actually willing to trust them.
Then again, could be a spy. Don't want to say. Don't want to.
Oh, I mean, yes. Well, but how are they going to communicate with anybody if we're not going to let them out?
Well,
You never know.
Exactly.
they volunteered to be locked up, and that's where we're gonna take them.
And besides, we have other bases, right, guys?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. That's why we went out on that trip recently.
Indeed.
Stop talking.
And how about you just shut your yap?
We'll talk about it later. Don't mind Chris's bad attitude.
You're
Everybody
lucky
inside?
that bird wasn't in there.
I was
Uh-huh.
watching.
Wait,
Sure.
are we missing two?
They already went in.
We're in
Oh,
here.
they did.
Yep.
And I am so sorry. I
Um,
forgot about Danny too.
Welcome to the lovely Argus Insurgency base. Well, one of them.
Very, very homey. We know.
Come on.
All right.
Well, when you got nothing but time on your hands.
Where are the cells again?
Yeah, what floor are
Very
those on? I never
floor.
even knew we had them.
Bottom.
Very bottom.
Of course.
You can't have it at the very top and make it easier.
Very true.
But then they're closer to the exit, so
Exactly.
And closer to and downstairs, so closer to the lava pit.
Like we're ever gonna need that.
Just saying.
Aren't we trying to prove ourselves better than that? I mean, especially after the conversation.
It's
we just
merely
had.
a possibility.
Over here, I'm assuming.
Not actually
If needed for
suggesting.
if needed for combat advantage, we could use it.
Again,
There.
just doing the possibilities. Yeah, it's very impressive. We all know.
Makes it really hot down here, though.
Would you
Don't
prefer
know.
it be freezing?
Kind of.
To the cells, they're over here. I just saw the sign. This would be useful to have a lever.
It would. I should
There.
replace that.
Yeah, you go in.
Come on in.
I'll stay here.
I'm putting a lever
I'm
on this layer.
holding the door open for you guys.
I don't think
Y'all
Victor
coming?
wants to. I don't think Harry,
Both.
both. I don't think they want to.
That's
Alright.
fair.
We all just stay
Go
out
in
there.
cell 2. Just go in cell 2. You're right next to it.
Alrighty.
Alright. Now that's one problem taken care of.
Well, we still have a lot to talk about.
It's simply a security measure.
How do we serve them food without having to open the cell door?
There needs to be two of us when feeding them. One to keep, the door open and or close
Okay.
it if need be,
Okay.
while the other delivers the food. And besides, our first prisoner, or I guess second prisoner,
What's the
here
door down
is
there?
willing to complain.
It's not ready yet.
Yeah, actually.
That would be
Let's
nice.
hear it.
Go ahead. Mm-hmm. Yes. Wait, the other... How many
Yeah.
children does she have?
3. They're all
She
3
has
missing.
3.
Yeah.
No.
3 good.
No, Angel.
I only knew 2 of them.
Yeah, no, they're all my cousins.
They're all missing?
I feel like I've heard something about this recently. I can't remember if
I can
my
see
mind
why.
playing tricks on me though.
I could see why the queen is pissed off now.
I hope they're okay.
They most likely are.
She could give less fucks about me and Danny about her children. That's...
It's not about us right now, Davern.
I know. Just an explanation of why she could be the way she is right now.
They took her?
Someone?
What?
Fuck.
Jeez, I know we've done some shit, but we never took a kid. Jeez.
Right.
That is... We're
Even I
dumb.
wouldn't stoop that fucking low.
We're
Good-
dumb, but
Good
we
to know
would
you
never
guys.
do
Good to
that.
know you guys have some morals.
No,
No.
never.
Well, obviously, someone took her kid.
This was her den.
And killed you.
Yeah, she is a very angry person.
I mean, the anger was justified, but not in the killing manner.
Not even a quick death either. It's... I'm so sorry to hear this.
Yeah.
Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, first,
Shh. Don't.
We'll discuss that after we're out of here, Davern.
Where? Okay.
Uh-huh.
I,
You did it.
yeah.
And I assume you heard that they were sending people out here to search for us, so that's why you came here. Hmm. Thank God for that. Well, gods for that. Yeah,
Lucky us.
very.
Well.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
That's good to know.
Exactly
But
what we would like.
Very
but even
pleasing.
then, they were still able to find us. So who knows who else will backtrack? We need to be extra careful.
Mm.
Exactly.
I don't blame you.
Feels all too familiar.
And hey, that's why we're here. To make sure the pain doesn't happen again.
You have the scars?
So the wound, so even if you die, the wounds come back. Interesting.
Yeah, that is very odd. That's something we'll have to look into.
Very. It's not crazy, it's what happened, but yeah. It's interesting. Hmm.
And that's none of your concern.
We will help you out as much as we can, but everything else will be our business and our business alone.
Mm-hmm. But
Oh.
what's the other reason?
Reasons.
Oh.
You want to join.
We're gonna have to talk about that.
That is a big step.
I guess that's a good thing.
At least
We
we won't
don't
allegedly kill you.
Yeah.
You don't need to join us though. You can just live your life here. If we trust you, we can let you out from time to time, but
Who's Everett again?
We just went over this.
Oh my
Okay.
lord.
Tell me later.
Oh, that's
But either way,
We'll discuss it, alright?
yeah.
We'll discuss it. For the time being, you being in here is merely a safety precaution.
Scare is fine.
it's all right.
You're all
Here.
right, and
Just let me look. I'm just gonna give you some food. All right.
Have food and then rest up. We'll talk. We'll talk later. All right.
No problem. We'll talk later. All right. And I personally promise that we'll take care of the queen for you. Sure.
Or not.
They're right.
they are
That's the thing.
absolutely right.
We'll make sure there's justice. We fucked up once before. We're not going to do it again. Then you can go home. Talk to your friends again, family if you have one. We promise you.
We'll kill that queen no matter what.
Hope is all we can have, but have a good night.
You're gonna be okay. Don't worry.
Let's go. Where are we
Yeah.
having? Where do we want to talk about it?
I mean, we're all right here.
But
Just a
Probably-
little
maybe
farther
not.
away from the cells. Let's just head right here. Maybe.
I do
Maybe
have an
not.
office right here.
that I. Hmm. It's still very close to those two.
It doesn't matter. There's extra layer of wall.
Exactly.
There's literally open spots on the wall.
Let's just steal
And they followed us.
Yep.
I might not know
Where-
we're not allowed to be here.
We're having a private meeting,
They're
so please
fine.
go away.
it. Chris.
Leave them be.
Yes,
They're fine.
we'll keep our manners
Whatever.
as long as we can.
They are as harmless
Well-
as a fly. They're
Sure they are.
Danny, after this, if you're willing, could you take them home?
fine. Yeah, I'll make sure these
But-
back home.
I don't want to go.
I think that's up to Sky, actually.
I'll
We'll
make
discuss it.
I'll make
Whatever these two want to do.
I think I'd
I
said
think-
that we were gonna stay for a while.
I feel like if the most of the insurgency agrees that they should go, Sky.
We won't
I'm not
talk
gonna
about
leave
it.
them
Well,
out.
we won't talk about it here. That's something we all need to talk about somewhere else, maybe upstairs in Chris's office where we can have our full minds exposed. But
Let's,
as of right now, not in front of them. Let's talk about the real matter at hand.
Thank you.
Fine.
That deserter has a point. We are not ready to face the queen.
Yeah. You know what? There's
Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 if you count Lily.
We are low in numbers when they have a whole barracks full of soldiers. Not to mention the two, we're looking at here are two Godborns, one of war, the other of strategy, or whatever. I don't really know.
The Godborn thing doesn't fucking matter.
It actually does.
It's a big factor there, Chris. That means they could be 10 steps ahead of us, or they can show more brutality.
We need to take this with evermost caution.
We need to find their weak points. One of them could be the barracks. Finding a way to make sure their soldiers don't get out if we were to plan an attack when we are
Well,
ready.
we need to do something fast because Yuki's in distraught right now over the kids missing. So if we can
Perfect
hit her now,
opportunity.
we can get her done.
Exactly,
She
and I
hasn't
already
been
called
as
dibs on
active.
stabbing her through the back, so...
Well, first of all, we don't know how many times someone can die because they came
Um,
back just to tell you that they
There's
won't come
two-
back.
I'm
There's
willing to
two
test the
people coming.
limits of how many times it takes.
Yeah, hang on. Are we not going to talk about that? That
What?
guard claims to have died, and yet is standing in front of us.
And they have
Well,
the
either
scars
they
completed
didn't
just
die-
like Everett.
Exactly.
Do we know any information about that?
Nothing. And even
Only what I
if,
was told.
and even then, the Queen would have hit it just like they hit Everett's death. And,
Mhm.
because we learned last time, announcing it, especially with, such flashiness, is not a good idea. Bringing it up in general just causes more panic from, ignoring the big elephant in the room with that statement.
Yeah. But we should very much question how they die and come back.
We should also question any possible intel the Queen gets from outside. Taking those out
True.
would also deal great to us. I don't know a lot
Okay, well,
about her.
expanding on that,
There's-
Davern. Sorry if
Yeah.
I interrupted you. Do we know what her biggest point of intel is?
Well,
So far, all we
Sky,
know.
we did have that one idea.
We did?
Oh, you're talking about the one on the board?
Yep.
Yeah, give some
I-
context to that, please.
Well, if you wouldn't interrupt me for 2 minutes. If any of you read the board, I have reason to believe Bentley is one of her bigger points of intel.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
He is the head and the source of most of her information from the villagers.
Oh, wait a minute.
What?
Wow, he can hear us.
Oh,
Who would have thought?
extra layer of wall.
Bullshit.
Told you we should have gone farther.
That's fine.
Everybody go in.
Everything is fine to you.
You have anything to tell us, bud?
Really?
If nothing else, I do research. Got something to say?
Not at all.
What I thought.
Later, you two.
Yeah. Honestly, we could use all the info we can get.
Please elaborate.
Hmm.
How so? He's just one villager.
I do remember.
And yet it feels like he's nowhere.
I do remember Phone mentioning this. He only heard about me because villagers like to talk. In his words.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
And this is not just within the walls of Haven. This extend.
We take down the middle part. The
And
New
so,
World
like-
Order is left without info.
Holy shit.
That includes our villagers in Orlade, Danny.
Fuck.
So if you can see if you can take out the middleman between the communications.
Oh boy.
Then they would be left without intel, leaving us with several opportunities.
Exactly. There was a time I was spotted in Haven.
Phone
This
only
is
heard.
why you
You're
need
not
a
spotted.
good disguise.
Not the
Phone.
time. Sit down and shut your mouth. Thank you.
We can argue about the
No.
statistics later.
You're right on that.
And what good are those without intel?
They would actually be separated if they want to keep the eyes. They would need to spread them out across everywhere,
Mm-hmm.
leaving the
Which-
Queen and Justin without.
And as long as we can get Justin away from Yuki,
Yeah.
it would be perfect opportunity.
Precisely.
And that would leave almost a solace of radio silence.
And the villagers couldn't possibly find anyone like Bentley in a small amount of time, so that leaves them distracted. So we have free range.
The matter remains of finding the man.
Sure.
Baby steps for
But-
now.
But this is
Exactly.
definitely this is a big step. This allows us to take those baby steps. Got any intel on how we can find him?
That's
No,
why
well-
if we were to take down the Queen, we need to separate Justin from Yuki for a time being. Which I mean,
Feels like you're staring into the eyes of 1,000 armies, right? Felt that stare many a time.
Yeah.
Which I mean, if we want to distract Justin,
Is
there's some ideas.
I wouldn't know. I can't look him in the eyes anymore. Yes.
Mhm.
If there's
Very.
anything like any opening we could find so we can capture him.
And do you know who that someone could be?
I think he just insinuated himself. And you know this information how?
Really? Well,
Well, how convenient that
that's
this miracle just dropped in front of our house.
Right.
It is pretty convenient.
which is
Please do. And what would that be?
Anything.
We'll see. Fine. course it isn't also.
That
Knew
was
that
the
was coming.
intention.
Yeah,
That was
I don't.
that
I
was-
don't. I don't think anyone needs to be hurt right now.
No.
Oh,
We don't
yeah.
want to hurt anyone, ideally.
The only person I want to hurt is the queen. Everyone else is, yeah.
So if we were to go with this plan, we would need a team of 3, 1 to watch over him, and then 2 to actually fulfill the plans.
Let's talk logistics in front of them.
Well,
I mean, they're helping, so
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah.
they're gonna be there.
Doesn't
Let's-
mean we
They
can
would need to know.
trust them.
listen, let's not argue about it right now. This is.
there's a difference between arguing and debating, Danny.
And now's not the time for either.
It's never the time for it.
You're a
Oh.
villager.
Thought
I mean-
villagers couldn't speak our language.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know the large army was kind of out of the whim, but I didn't expect a villager.
So does that mean other villagers are slowly learning our language as well?
I wouldn't say slowly, I'd say rapidly.
We've been here for a while now.
That is fair. Yeah.
Some basic speech is expected.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's. Huh.
That just means we need to be even more careful.
All right.
You've said
Thank
a
you.
lot. Thank you so much. You get some rest.
Call if you need any food or drink.
Just hit the bars. One of
Yeah.
us will hear you.
Well, yeah, this place is a fucking echo chamber.
It really is. Yes.
Mhm. You're
Don't thank
welcome.
us just yet.
Get some rest, all right?
Get out of the door.
Mm.
Thanks. Thanks.
I believe we need to talk about this at a later date.
Most definitely. That's
Yeah,
one thing I can
right?
agree with you on.
Oh, thanks. I'm really
You
impressed
really are a
with your
smart
raven.
bird.
Yeah.
Here. Come on in.
Well, it is a raven.
You think I'd have a pet that's not smart?
Yeah.
I mean, dumb animals are cute.
Jeez.
I mean, smart animals are too.
Cuteness is not
What?
my end goal.
Did
Eldrin, did you seriously just do that?
Yeah, ravens can talk, so kinda.
but the first words I've ever heard the bird say is, "I."
They
more-
recited the basigram test.
The more
They
you
did
know,
that.
the more you know.
I-
Anyways, let's
I-
get back on track.
Well, I don't know about this.
I
I mean,
believe we're due another meeting.
yeah.
You think?
Sure, I
This
can
is-
agree on that.
This could be really good. And nobody would
But
have to get hurt.
Exactly.
Of course, but I don't know if we should do it this quickly. If I am allowed to speak my mind just a little bit.
Of course you are.
We are not at the best state, all of us. I said it before, the last time, the New World Order came waltzing into our lovely home, that, we're a little off balance right now. I
I'd
mean,
argue it's a little more than a little.
I'm like, you two are clearly tensed up with one another. Danny, you're like in the middle. I can see why you're still pissed off, especially after what happened.
I'm a bit furious at both
But-
of you, but it seems like you guys are growing from the situation, so I can appreciate that at least.
Of course. And again, we just need more time to think about this, all of us. We can't just go run and gun following the what we need to ask his
We
name
need- yeah.
anyway, so-
Yeah.
But
Well,
we need to scout. I suggest Trace, Chris, and I we look and do something. We seem to be the most well known to sneak. He can walk in on sight, and nobody would bat an eye. They're very good at hiding. I actually haven't seen you in a while, and
Yeah,
I
no,
was
and
walking
besides,
around.
I have a reputation as Trace. Justin trusts me, so I can go anywhere I like.
So yeah,
Exactly.
and I'm very well
And I
versed,
also have a
especially
raven who can literally tell me anything.
Yeah,
exactly. They have the
Exactly.
sky.
And you're
They have the
decently disguised, so
I can hide in the trees and listen in. You can walk around, and then you have the sky and you have the ground.
yeah, I'm
So,
literally.
so I can gather
Sounds like a good team.
intel. Yeah. So we can follow around, and if we can find Bentley, one of us, we would need to split up at that point and try and
I mean, I
remember
can
the
check.
time.
We really need time to discuss this further, though. We cannot be sure that he
Yes.
is not lying.
Exactly. And there's some intel we've already gotten from them that's interesting to me, such as the barracks. Again, that is where most we can learn about their armor, the people who are working for the New World Order. Just
We
a
can
lot of
maybe get
info
a
can be
piece of
gathered.
armor back for Sky to look at.
Exactly. We need to find their weaknesses. So far, we only got one, and that was from our earlier conversation that if worn the wrong way, or if it were to be manipulated in the wrong way, it's hard to see, making their combat more lousy.
Yeah, see why I was asking about the helmet?
Exactly.
If you get me anything, piece of armor or weaponry, let me take a look at it.
Sure.
I'll have its weaknesses down in maybe a day, max.
And again, I don't think that our little guess is lying. The sound of his voice, the way he talks about the queen and shakes, the scars, it's very accurate to the description Everett gave off on their untimely demise. So it cannot just
You'd
be
be
told.
surprised how good people are at lying.
That's why I still call out the fact of Everett's description of their demise.
Still.
So far, we know that Everett left a while ago. And if they were to get that intel from Everett by capturing them, and possibly, I don't want to think about it, but getting them to talk,
For sure, yeah.
there's that possibility as well. So they're pretty much in the middle, but I doubt Everett would do that either.
Everett was not stupid.
Lee wouldn't
They are
allow it.
probably very far off by now.
Somewhere safe, hopefully.
Well hidden.
Can't
Oh
guarantee.
yeah, does
We
Lee
can't
even
be
know?
too careful, though.
That's something I need to figure out too. I'll probably go head to Survivor and see how Lee reacts to all this.
Hmm.
I mean, they were a thing for a while.
Keep
So
it
the fact
vague.
if
We don't
they
know
were,
how much we can trust Lee at this point.
I mean,
I
I trust him.
mean,
I trust him because he knows our location.
he hasn't
because
ratted.
someone,
Doesn't mean anything.
He
but he
also
didn't
hasn't.
rat us.
He also hasn't ratted me out to the New World Order yet either, and he definitely knows that I'm in
He
this.
could still rat you out.
He's fine.
If he was going to, he would have done it a while
He would have
ago.
done it by now,
Exactly.
especially
Yes.
because of what happened.
Listen, as someone who's spoken to Lee as of recent, I spoke with him, I want to say not too long before I came here. He's okay, he's angry at, Yuki and whatnot. I don't think you have to worry, at least right now.
He won't snap either.
He won't.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I threatened him not too long
Same.
ago. Because Sky had told me about him knowing the location, and I got a little pissed off because that
Oh
could have
yeah, you
put.
told me about that, dumbass.
I'm sorry, but the fact my brother and literally anyone else in this group could have been compromised and killed because one person spilled the location, I wasn't going to take that risk. But we had a talk. Me and Lee had some history. We talked a lot after trials, before hell all broke loose. And so, even with me threatening him, putting a sword to his throat, he didn't care. He gave me his word, and so far he's kept it. And
Yeah.
again, we still have the option of another base. Me
Yeah.
and Chris went to Canada, and I don't remember if Chris told you anything
I
about that.
didn't. Basically,
didn't.
Canada, we don't know how much of it could be compromised, but there is a certain area to where somebody does live there, and apparently there is another person.
They
Really?
were actually very. They didn't know what was going on.
What's
They're
the
no
description
team.
of the person that you met?
Very tall.
White hair.
Yeah. Yellow eyes. Was it
Yeah.
yellow? No.
Her name was Ress.
Okay, and then an
Great
Eldrin
person.
saw the other one with Demi, so we'll have to check
Yeah.
Demi's place to see.
So
if
for
they can
now,
find
I
him.
think.
I
So for,
can go to Demi's place if you
Yeah.
want.
so for now, I think that area might be compromised, but Canada's a big place, so there's a lot of places to go.
Me and Chris, we discussed it on the way here. We think it's not really a good idea because if by any chance they start looking and, someone leaves any sorts of evidence again, not pointing fingers again, but it's a possibility that someone might see us, including, what's her name again?
Ress.
Rez. Oh, I'm very tired. But
I can see that.
we can't let them get hurt. They're innocent in all this. In fact, I think I remember they stated that they don't want any part of this. And I am willing to find a whole different spot with nobody to ensure that they don't get dragged into this.
Does anyone live on Haiti?
Where is Haiti again?
It's like, I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. It's like that little island.
Gulf of Mexico, right?
Yeah, there.
Yeah.
Not sure, but
Someone
We
wants
can-
to check it.
I can just go scouting this time. I think it's not that big of a walk,
yeah.
No,
Yeah.
but I
yeah.
need any company, so.
But you said that that other person was nearby Demi's place, right?
Yes, Eldrin had seen them walking with Demi back to their place.
I can visit there. I'll see for you guys because I'm pretty sure if the villagers have been reporting back to Bentley, I'm sure Yuki by now already knows that I'm alive.
Most likely. It's kind of
So-
hard to hide, so.
And I've been in Orlade for God knows how long, right? For a bit, so she could have easily came after me. I'm not sure if she's still looking for me or if she's just leaving me
Sure,
be
she
for right
can't.
now.
To be fair, I don't know what
Play it
she
careful.
could do. I don't know what she could do to you publicly. I mean, your exile was over, so you're allowed to come back.
Exactly. So
So if she did anything, it'd be way too obvious. And
Even then, we
she
should
is
be careful.
smart, unfortunately.
We just be careful, Danny.
I
Who knows if they'll just send a guard to kill you and then kill them afterwards?
well, it's good on her for actually doing the job this time.
I don't. That's not a plus, Danny. I don't want to see you lifeless ever again, even if it's permanent.
Listen, I'll be fine.
You're
I've
right.
survived this long. I will be fine.
All I ask is that you play it carefully.
All right, I will.
All right.
Are we good?
Anything else we would need to discuss? Oh, there is one discussion we must have that was,
Yeah.
put to the side because it wasn't just as important. So, Victor, will you be staying with us for the time being?
Yes.
How long do you think you will be staying here?
Not sure. Probably. I need to get back to Orlade within like the next week or two, but probably about that.
All right.
Do you want me to transport you there when you decide to go?
No, I'll be fine on my own.
Me
Where
and Chris
they-
have been working
Okay.
on a little transport quickly to the mainland, so we can get that situated, and everything else will be left onto them.
Also,
Yes.
I have my own way to get in and out of Orlade unseen that only I'm aware of. So
All right.
Fair enough.
Good. You have a week, so you can think of an alibi for yourself.
well,
Just
I
be
mean,
careful, both of you.
I go on business trips quite frequently, so it's not that strange for me to disappear for a while.
All right.
Here.
Then they're allowed to stay then. If they have everything situated for themselves, then they're good. It's on them for whatever happens. I doubt Soul
Yeah.
would be reckless.
There's also
So-
the thing.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
No, like the Navy thing.
Hmm?
The Royal Guard has offered me to join the Navy,
Oh, that's true.
What?
and I was thinking that since I got here that I could join and like give you guys a bit of information.
As someone who's doing a similar thing, I'm okay with that.
I
I'm
mean,
not going to be the one to tell you yes or no.
as long
You're
as,
your
Just be careful, okay?
as long as you don't tell any secrets, that's fine.
And if you do, I'm coming after you.
silence.
Brutal honesty.
It's all on
Okay.
them. They're willing to make their own decisions. If they want to put themselves in the front lines here and make themselves a target, it's on them.
I'm just making sure that they don't say anything. By
And they
threatening.
know
They get it.
that.
I believe they get the point.
We need
Just
to try and
summarizing it.
we just need to find a way to balance each other out now. We need to try to get to know each other better. Try to clear the air of this group, because otherwise, like we saw with Guy and Chris, we're going to say things in front of the enemy that could possibly give them any hint of weakness from us.
Everyone here I respect except them, so I'll keep myself toned down.
Very straightforward with you.
I'm always straightforward, that's my point.
I know. Just wish you learned a new talent for once in a while.
You know you like it.
Yeah, I've had to deal with it.
Okay.
So I think
Again,
we're
I'm willing to follow orders as long as the orders aren't stupid.
What if they're all stupid?
Okay. Let's not start this.
That was the worst response you ever could have given.
I'm trying to lighten the mood, alright? I
I
kind of
think you need
that.
to learn that lightening the mood is stupid at this point.
I know.
Not the
But
answer I
there's
was
gotta
looking
be
for.
some sort
But
there's gotta be some sort of enthusiasm in the group. Like, we're all down in the dumps. Even me, the person who is just so quiet all the time at the bar, drinking alcohol.
I wish you'd be quiet right now.
okay.
You don't mean that.
I think they do.
Look into my eye and tell me I don't.
Okay.
Aw,
Think-
thank you.
I don't think she's joking.
I know.
Yeah.
Eldrin, down.
That's the
And-
name of the bird?
And when I
Yes.
told you so many funny stories, Eldrin.
I'm gonna call him Eldy.
He's not going to respond to that.
I'm okay with that.
Stairs.
Oh,
Oh, okay,
Does he mean he's staring at you, or he's gonna push you down the stairs?
it could be
no.
either one.
You know what?
Oh,
Honest-
Please be
There-
staring. I need someone here when you all leave.
Okay.
They're talking about when I fell
Well-
down the stairs. And I
Oh,
was
no.
searching up the
Yeah.
It's okay. It's
It was
okay.
it was at the tavern. I was very lonely because Chris
Okay.
was at the meetings, and I just talked to the bird. I didn't know
Buddy.
eventually they'd be friends with one of us.
Buddy,
but
buddy. Stop revealing your stupidity to the person in the cells.
They're
Okay.
sleeping.
Talk to a
We're
bird.
sleeping.
Can I?
Also, it's nice to have a nice.
We
one.
don't know if they're actually awake.
They could be laughing at our stupidity and or debating if they want to join the thing or not. Even if they're a spy, they're like, "Oh God, I'm stuck."
Do you
with
want to
these
sell farther from the door?
guys. Don't wake them up.
We should move away from them.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Them.
and my job is accomplished. I made you guys laugh.
Yeah, okay, yep.
God, that
Davern.
sounds fucking.
They are
dumb.
asleep.
Yes.
May I speak with you?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, just side note for everyone: the bar should be ready within the week in here.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Cool, I guess.
Yes, Danny.
So, I'm going to be honest with you. I still have not forgiven you about the Dogeland incident. But
Don't expect me to.
thank you. But I'm gonna speak to Sky after we're done.
Listen, I don't expect you to forgive us. Hell, I don't expect anyone to forgive us. But I do want you to, like, everybody to notice, we're trying to atone for what we did. What we did is unforgivable.
Mm-hmm.
I was way too in my head to think for myself. I just followed Sky's orders, especially after what Yuki did to you. And our father allowing something like that to just go unchecked. I was in a bad spot. All my anger went into that. And just the loss of somebody after so long of just so much despair and dismay, I made a mistake. I went to New Oasis. I met up with Miles and Allie in a disguise. I had so much fun being normal again, seeing them. I actually thought maybe sometimes it's gonna, like, sometime later it's gonna get better. But when I saw that burn on Allie, I don't know. I don't know if I should do this anymore. I try to be better. I wasn't always the nicest person in the old life. I made a lot of mistakes. I threw my punches way too hard at people. So I thought maybe I could redeem myself. Especially what happened with Yuki. Our family is so far gone, and maybe with Argus we were able to talk to her. Bring her back into the lights. But we couldn't. And now I made things worse. I'm so sorry.
I'm going to be honest with you. Davern, I love you. You're my brother. I'm not gonna comfort you because you know what? You did something fucked up. And which, by the way, look at me for a second. There's something I need to do for that. But okay, that was not that hard. Okay.
Just registering it.
Yeah.
I'm letting it
You deserve that.
really.
Absolutely. But Davern, I can tell, especially after today, you're becoming better. And I'm actually quite glad that you went to go see Allie and Miles. Glad that you had fun. Glad that you were able to live a normal life. That's what you deserve. Even after everything that's happened, even after all the mistakes you've made, one thing I've noticed today, you're willing to admit. You're willing to say, hey, I fucked up big time. You stood there and told me, I fucked up. I made a huge mistake and I am sorry. And the thing is that you're willing to make a change. You're willing to do better. And that is the thing I respect most about you, Davern. You're my brother, and I'm always going to love you, no matter what. And I know that you do the same for me. but I'm going to call you out if you ever do something dumb shit like that ever again. But I think after this, I think you've learned your lesson. And I know you're going to do better. Just make sure that all the decisions that you make are thought out. Make sure that if you're going to do something, that you know the repercussions for it. I know you're angry and I know you're scared. That's what I am as well. I mean, my fucking aunt tried killing me, for God's sakes. But that's no excuse to go wild. Alright? You're a good person, and I know you are. But even good people make bad mistakes. Alright? Thank you for actually doing your part in becoming better.
I think if a step I really need to take here, it's a question I've wanted to ask you for a bit, but I've been so scared and so so busy trying to fix what I've done to really think about this, and it's been keeping me up at night. And why not ask you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think we'll ever be a family again? I mean, we've lost Dad. I can't I can't look at Mom anymore and talk to her. The last thing I ever said to her was nothing. At the ball, she tried to talk to me, but I was so hell bent on keeping Sky safe because I was so scared of the event that I couldn't talk to her one last time. I heard Allie, her siblings are in disarray. I've always wanted to be a good brother and keep our family together. I failed. I try my best to protect you all, and best now. Just, I tried to hide in the Arctic for so long, just to see if maybe I was the problem. And it worked for a long time. But as soon as I got the message that everybody would be at that court and I could see them again, I couldn't help myself. Now look where we are. I'm not putting it all on myself and putting it all on my shoulder, but I want it to go back to normal. I don't want to hold a sword anymore. I've had to threaten so many people when I thought I would never do that again. Ever. I want to go home. Really want to go home.
I know.
It'd be so nice to go back to our family home, sit at the table, talk about our days, get you a stupid haircut again. Our barber was just so bad at his job.
Yeah, he was not qualified.
But yet he was so happy every time he finished your hair. He couldn't just not go anymore. You have the biggest heart and the highest tolerance. It's no wonder you can deal with our bullshit so long. So my big question is, should I just give up? Turn myself in? Maybe try to talk to Dad. I
I
I know he hasn't been himself, but there's gotta be some part of him still in there, right? All the time we've spent with him wasn't just a hoax. He does really love us. He really does put all his power in to protect us. Or am I just delusional?
I I want to believe that there is love inside of him still. I mean, and I don't mean to be rude or anything, but I know you probably know this as well, but I mean, you know the connection that me and Dad shared.
Yeah, it was just a mistake. And after everything, we haven't talked to each other. It it's not usually healthy to not talk about it, right? So if we just talked about it, there's a chance, right?
I,
I really want to. This is why I've been holding it in. Want it just to be a hope that I have in my head, but I can't take it anymore. I I'm losing myself every day. Sitting at that bar, talking to myself. I've been really in conflict with myself. I'm trying to listen to reason and logic, but my heart keeps telling me another path. One where I just leave. I never come back. I live my own life away from my family. Pretend none of this happens. I don't need this.
well,
I can't.
first off, let me be 100% clear. I would not let you just run off. Davern, you are my brother, and I know you fucked up, but I still love you. You're an asshole. You're a fucking cunt sometimes, but god damn it, you mean the world to me.
My job to be a cunt. I'm your brother.
Yeah, well, you play the part of both quite well.
Hmm.
But I love you regardless. And if you ever left, I would fucking murder you. I would track you down and kill you if you ever tried leaving. Davern, you mean so much to me. So does the rest of the family, but in this moment right now, especially here, you have been there for me, even if you fucked up, but you're able to listen to reason and you're able to reason yourself. And I can tell you're hurting, and so am I. I so desperately want to go back to our home where we could all be happy. Sitting at the dinner table, me, you, mom, dad, and all of our siblings. All the times we would do dumb shit. Listen.
Especially Adam.
Oh my fucking god, don't get me started on Adam. He is a fucking nut job, but I love him. But we are a family, no matter what. We're going through probably one of the roughest times we ever will. And I don't think the family's ever going to forget this, but I swear to God, even if I have to duct tape us all together, I want the family back to be back. I want us all to be happy again. I mean, I remember when I saw my dad the first time. I remember screaming and just running into his arms.
You have no idea how much I wanted to do the same when I saw him. When I was just wearing a cloak hiding my face.
That is our dad. And it's fucking sucks. But we have to go with the problems that we're dealing with in the family right now. And it sucks. I wish I could go back in time and revert everything. Hell, I wish I could have just pretended like I didn't see what I saw. I wish that court case never happened. I wish he had never had to be on trial for something. If I could go back, I would lie about it. Say I didn't see anything. Because maybe then I would still have a relationship with my dad.
Listen, about the comment I made last time, I didn't mean it. I was just... I don't know what happened to our dad. I wanted to find a reason. I really wanted to find a reason to why he's changed so much. Not just say it because he was Aries, because he's always been Aries. I know that. I've regretted seeing that ever since. I don't know who to blame. I don't know who I need to hit against the wall and punch. Tell me nothing. Just so I can have my dad back. Have our family back. Just... what do we do to see them again? I miss all of them. Even Yuki. Even though she tried to kill you. Even though she's such an asshole. I miss the Christmas dinners. I miss all the conversations, the stories. What happened?
I don't know. I don't know if there's ever gonna be a time where we can go back and forget about all of this happening, but I just want us to be back to a normal family.
We'll find a way. There's always a light at the end of the tunnel, right? We just... we'll take we'll take Bentley. We'll tell him everything we know. We'll try to show him what he's done, and maybe he'll get us in contact or some sort of way. We can find a way. Hey, like the guard said, he's not a... he's just a pawn in all this, right?
Yeah.
We need to think positive and try to find a way.
I just want Dad back.
I want her aunt back too. I don't know her intentions. If it was out of anger for what happened with Dad, or whatever the case. Our aunt has to be there too. She wouldn't have cared for us for so long, just for this world to take that away.
That's our auntie.
She always will be. No matter what, right? It'll be a long healing process, but we'll take it. No matter what, right?
Yeah. We will. I'm so sorry for being angry at you.
No, I deserved it. I should be the one apologizing. So many times over. I want to right my wrongs. I don't need to be forgiven. Just I need to atone. Do better. And I think where I need to start was here. My next step, I'm gonna go back to Oasis. No disguise. I'll be careful. But I need to apologize to Miles. For real. I need to apologize to Allie for real. And maybe from there, the path will become more clear. More opportunities will show. And maybe there's a fix. But that's hopeful thinking for now. It's definitely something I need to do, though. For myself and for the family.
Thank you.
No. Thank you for being here. It must have been difficult with everything.
I came back because I cared about all of you. You are all absolutely so difficult, and I still need to slap Sky across the face, and I think you're all great. Well, most of you. I think Chris is a dumbass, but that's
Oh
besides the
no.
point.
Chris is a great person on the inside. I can feel it. Me and him have been buddies for a long time. He wants to call it a partnership, but
Yeah, I
deep
think.
down I do still care about that asshole.
Yeah, no, he's a dick. I don't know why you hang out with him.
I
Um,
mean, would you rather me go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs alone in the Cold Lands?
I would rather you hang out with me because I'm much cooler, but that's just, a me thing.
I don't know. He does have a cool mask. And his
Oh,
story is really interesting.
oh, whatever. He's a dick.
I don't know. He doesn't look like cotton candy.
Oh, fuck you.
I'm only joking.
God, you're such a dick. You haven't changed one day. One, you've not changed one bit, and I don't know if I like that or not.
Oh, but what else was I to do? I can't be a crybaby all day. I must be the brother I've always meant to be.
God, you're an insufferable cunt.
Oh, yes, I am, and I take it with pride.
God, you've not changed one bit. Asshole.
Uh, you jerk. Push me into the portal.
Yeah. Screw you.
Well, I mean, why do we have this here?
That's a question that I should be asking you. Since
I didn't build this spot.
okay,
I'm so
well I'll
bad with
ask.
building. Have you seen the little houses over at New Cercio? Their
I,
placement was so bad before. Luckily, Chris was able to fix it.
no,
That's why
I've known you've been a bad builder since you were young. Trust me, the shit you would make with Legos concerned me.
What
I
do you mean? Rex Zordzilla was so beautiful.
you weren't
I kind of miss him.
you are not meant to be an architect by any means.
Oh, I will prove you wrong one of these days. I will build such a amazing building that you yourself will cry, and all your generations of children will cry.
Those are your nieces and nephews, and yeah, those
And
are
then soon I will have my own protege, so they can keep building.
your. I worry that your protege is going to be exactly like you, and I don't think the world needs another you.
Oh my God, two
Oh,
me?
oh
That
God! Don't put
I
that thought in my head.
gods, is there a way to clone me?
Oh,
Don't take this seriously.
please don't. Oh God, no.
I went to
God,
the gift.
you are insufferable. Oh God, I hate you so much. Why did I ever cry over you? Ugh.
I don't know why I cried over myself either. My self-loathing. Well, for
God,
the time
you're a
being,
dick. I need to go talk to Sky.
we'll save that for another day.
You,
I think we've cried enough tears.
you are a bastard, but I love you.
I love you too, bro. I'm glad we're starting to clear the air like I suggested.
Yeah.
Hopefully, from now on, things will go on an easy streak.
Yeah. Hopefully. And if we do decide to go with everything that's happened today, if we do decide to go with those plans, let's not burn down any more buildings. I think you've lost your lighter privileges.
Okay, wait. You know, the situation was bad, but I did enjoy the fire.
Okay.
Can we at least have, like, yearly, like, bonfires? Like, maybe, like, in a nice area, like, if, you know, everything is fixed, maybe we get some people, we build, like, a nice resort, and we have, like, a bonfire event.
we can have a bonfire in Orlade under my supervision, and you're not allowed to be 20 feet within the lighter.
Well, the fun part was lighting it. Can I at least get, like, just one little spark? One spark.
Absolutely not.
Can I at least have, like,
Nope.
not even like a fake one?
Absolutely not. You've lost your privileges.
Oh, come on.
Nope, not one bit.
Okay, fine.
You do not get to be within 20 feet of a lighter.
I wouldn't want to do that anyways.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you shouldn't be trusted with a lighter. I still know about the fact that you almost burnt down the house when you set your fucking curtains on fire.
Okay, wait. I was just really interested in trying a little ritual, like, from The Conjuring. I just really wanted to see if it would work.
Why
I
do
didn't
you...
expect my curtain to actually set ablaze. It was
I
not that close.
I don't get how you can say that straight face. Not only did you set your curtain on fire, you were trying to do something from The Conjuring in our house.
I was really interested in ghosts. I love horror, even to this day.
I love horror, but I'm not about to set a fucking demon in our house.
You're not a true horror fan, then.
No, I'm not. Because I'm the one that survives at the end of the movie.
I'm not like one nerdy kid who dies first, huh?
You are the one that dies first. You're the one that dies doing the ritual, and you almost killed us.
But with that, I get the most budget-looking death because it's practical effects. So, meh. I'll
You
take that risk.
almost got turned into a crispy chicken tender.
Oh, now I want. We need to. Bro, okay, wait.
You're not
Maybe
allowed
that.
to
Okay,
touch
well,
fire.
okay. I'm talking about deep frying. Does that count? Because I could open myself a Chick-fil-A, and because there's no actual Chick-fil-A in this new world, it's not. I'm not gonna get sued for it. I could be the one to invent the first fast food restaurant. I love working at the tavern, and I love cooking food. So, thought?
Fine, but the first one's got to be an Orlid.
Deal.
Okay, I'll take that.
Good night,
Alrighty.
bro.
See you, loser.
If you hear the prisoner, what do we call him? We need to ask his name tomorrow. But we if you hear him and you're a little too tired, just yell and I'll hear you.
I will help him out. He's
If you're unable to, like you're too tired or anything like that, either scream for me or throw something in the thing because like on your roof because I'm just right above you.
Okay.
All right.
You have fun with that.
Yeah.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh my god. What the hell? Ugh, I am too fucking tired to talk to this guy right now. I will talk with him tomorrow before I head out. Holy shit.